Hi all. So I'm going to give you a brief introduction to the Pollen protocol, which I've developed as part of the Polygon Fellowship, and I'm also submitting it for the Polygon Build It hackathon, um, as I've expanded on it. So um, let me just start with that. So what is Pollen? So if you know about Lens protocol, right? So Pollen is a suite of standard modules for the Lens protocol. It's kind of like OpenZeppelin for the Lens protocol. So like how OpenZeppelin was crucial to the development and adoption of Ethereum, like that's what I aim to do with Pollen, because the Lens protocol was recently launched in May, like the mainnet launch, and it does not have this system. It does not have a way to extend Lens protocol with standard modules. Like it has a module ecosystem, but there are no standard modules. And the other part of Pollen is the Pollen protocol, basically a fork of Lens for running the latest modules. Because if you develop a module to extend Lens, then you need to have it whitelisted by the Lens admins. So what I want to do is I want to whitelist on a fork first, so that I can test it with other people, and then the really good modules will then be proposed to be whitelisted for to the Lens community, so that the Lens admin can then whitelist it. So just a brief about Lens protocol itself. Like if you don't know about it, like what is the Lens protocol? So a Lens protocol on the Lens protocol is on Polygon right now, and it is a decentralized social graph. Basically, you can think of it as the base for a social network that anybody can build upon. So it has the system of NFTs. Basically, everything is an NFT. Like if you follow somebody, you get an NFT. Like if you post a publication, a post, and then like that's an NFT. A comment is an NFT. So you get the you get the idea, right? And there are three major actions that you can do: follow somebody. So follow, collect, and reference. So follow, you already know. Collect, basically, if somebody has posted something, you can collect that post as a collectible NFT, right? It will create another one for collect NFT for you. And if a reference module is basically related to reposting and comments, so you can have actions like basically when you repost something, you the reference module handles that. So with all these three major actions, like you have the ability to extend these, right? With Pollen modules, that's what I want to do. Like I want to extend, uh, I want to put functionality into these. Like, so yeah, that's actually kind of the why. Like for example, the functionality could be that, okay, I am a creator and I want my followers to hold a certain NFT, right? So I can set that a user has to hold, let's say, Bored Apes NFT to be able to follow me. So I can have that logic. Or maybe I want some to promote my post and I want to give a reward distribution on just that one post. So for that post, I will set a reference module so that if a user reposts, right, he will get a reward. He or she will get a reward, right? Um, so yeah, and I have modules for that which I'll come to later. So why is that? So why am I developing all of this in the first place? Is because this does not exist, and I think this needs to exist for the betterment of the Lens protocol, and uh, yeah, that's kind of the main reason. And yeah, yes, one more thing is, when I was developing the module ecosystem, the only docs I could find is the Lens protocol docs. There is no YouTube tutorial on how to create modules or even any external blog site. So I want to change this also, like not just the modules and the protocol, not just these two things. I want to create tutorials and all of that too. So there is no standard procedure to get your module whitelisted. The Lens protocol Discord is not harmonious. Basically, like people are coming up with so many ideas, but for extending Lens, but there is no procedure set in place so that this will be possible. Like the Lens admin said, there is no standard way to do this, right? That's what they say on the Discord. So lack of necessary standard modules. Like if I just want to have like token gated, like token gate, I want to, you need to have a certain amount of tokens, or maybe you need to have this NFT. Like these are basic things that people will want in a social network, but these are not. This is not there right now, and no tutorials. Yeah. So yeah, I mean basically the uh, yeah, Discord community is kind of yeah, this is fine. Like there is a lot of things that are going on. So yeah, suite of 7 modules. This is the current iteration. Like this is not the final list, and these will be worked upon in the future. But as of now, what I've developed is uh, follow modules and reference modules. There are pretty good collect modules already, but that can also be developed further for collecting as a collectible, right? So follow module is basically NFT gated. So if you hold one NFT, you can follow me. Multiple NFT gated, and like if you have to hold all of the NFTs that are set by the creator to be able to follow me. And multiple gated OR is just the OR version of it. Basically, you need to have at least one of all the NFTs that are set by the creator. Profile gated, basically, since everything is an NFT, even your profile on Lens is an NFT. So if you want to follow me, let's say, you need to have the profile NFT of my friend, which I can set. So I can set, like, let's say I have set 5 friends. You need to five friends profile IDs, and you need to follow them, or have their NFT to be following me, and the and or versions of the same. Reference NFT deals with reposts and comments, but these two modules are limited to reposting, not comments. Comments are not touched here. So, reposting, limited rewards. Basically, a limited amount of people will get a limited amount of tokens as rewards. And these will be distributed equally. For example, I'm going to give 10,000 tokens to the first 100 users who repost my post, and that will be divided equally to, so 10,000 by 100, right? So yeah, everybody will get 100 tokens, and that's the equal distribution. But there is also an exponential module, which is like, okay, so there can be many equations, but I've chosen 2 to the power of minus x, which I'll actually just show you right now in the model ecosystem. These are docs which I kind of made it like um, Open Zeppelin, but no, I still have a lot of things to add here. So this is the Goldie deployment right now. The first half is the Lens protocol itself, and the other half are the modules. Here are the modules and deployments. Let me go to rewards exponentials. Yeah. So this is limited rewards exponentially decreasing. So y is equals to the power of minus x. The graph will go like this, just decreasing. So basically the point is that the first people who repost will get more rewards than the people at the end. So for example, 10,000 tokens among 100 people, but the initial no amount of the initial people who repost will get more rewards than later, basically. And I have also posted a source code, so it is verifiable and all that. I mean, uh, and this can be verified on Etherscan also. Like I think there will be one more deployment after this, which will be the verified one. But yeah, that is kind of what it is. And let me just go back to the slideshow. Yeah, so to conclude, I just want to say that as feedback, like for example, I tweeted that I was building this, right? This was during my hacker house, when I was at the Polygon hacker house as part of my fellowship. So I tweeted this during that, and then I tweeted that I'm building a suite of standard modules for Lens protocol, all of that. Then Stanny, the founder of Aave and Lens, actually replied to my tweet, and he said that he loves the idea of Open Zeppelin style of module repository that anyone can contribute to, and he said that I should apply for some fertilizer. Basically, it's their grants program, right? He also retweeted this with a suggestion. Basically, he wants to have a minimum amount of friend followers before you can mint a follow NFT. So it's kind of similar to profile gated, basically. Like I've already, but maybe means that friends will be determined by a social graph, maybe, because the definition of a friend in a social network can vary, right? But currently you can do that with the profile gated follow module. So yeah, the future. Um, I think there is a lot to be done with the module ecosystem. Like these are 7 modules, but if you think about it, there are so many things that if once more and more people start using it, like recently Lens hit 50,000 users, but as more and more users start coming onto the platform, they will, and more and more users that are not developers and not just enthusiasts about Web3, right? Regular users, when they come, they will want a certain set of functionalities, set of features for they will expect these things from the Lens protocol, and I want to be there for them. I want the community to be there for them, and I want to collaborate with people in the Lens community and get this across and develop more and more modules, right? And yeah, that's kind of it. If you want to learn more about Lens, because that is important before understanding my project, right? Just you can go to lens.xyz and everything is there. The last social media will have to create, and you can check out my modules, the current state of the modules here. I probably might update this, so you can also like look out for my GitHub repo. I'm Nilanj15 on GitHub. So yeah, thank you.